And this is the opening match of freaking LWW New-Gen CYBERSLAM. And this opening match is a 10-person hardcore title battle royal where Noob Saibot somehow has to beat 9 other people in this battle royal to retain his belt. And the first one to come out is the freaking big guy, freaking Escanor from the 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, I wish you luck with that, noob. Because Escanor hasn't been around in a while, and he is freaking hungry from what I've been hearing. I know we haven't seen Bond in a while, ever, freaking. But I just know the two of them freaking available for the time being. And they're hoping to go for a belt. A belt. Depending on if they want to go for the tag titles or not. And here comes Escanor's first opponent. Freaking a former real-life hardcore champion in the WWE, Rob Van Dam. He was hoping that if he could, since he won that match against, who freaking was it that he beat last month? I freaking can't remember. Anyway, but now RVD is hoping to win his first championship in New Gen, and get in freaking, the freaking he has to beat freaking Escanor and 8 other people, including the current champion. So I wish Rob luck in winning his battle royal. That's all I have to say about that, man. Freaking, because it's gonna be a freaking huge task at hand for Rob. And let's get this hardcore title battle royal underway. And Escanor is immediately just beating the shiznits out of RVD. Not off to a great start, Rob. And already he has Escanor against the ropes. After Escanor was just beating the shit out of him at first. And Escanor just punches him in the face, knocking him off. And Escanor with a chop to the chest out of RVD. Escanor, I know you're like prideful and everything because you're one of the deadly sins, but freaking don't taunt. And now Escanor is trying to eliminate RVD. And RVD manages to hold on. A collar nibble tie between the two, and RVD with a headlock. And RVD whipping Escanor in the corner. And here comes Kenny Powers. We haven't seen Kenny Powers since he lost to Kratos for the US title. And Escanor, they needed RVD. Now they're just ganging up on RVD. And Escanor and Kenny Powers working together to try to eliminate Rob Van Dam, who actually showed up on NXT recently. Fourth wall break. This is going live on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So, just so you know. And now Kenny Powers and RVD trying to eliminate Escanor together, and Escanor fights him off. And RVD whipping Kenny Powers to the outside. Oh, well, that was weird. And here comes Johnny Bravo, who was the first hardcore champion. At least of New Gen, anyway. And Escanor punches RVD in the face, and fighting him off. And RVD with a Hurricane Rana to Johnny Bravo. And now Escanor is paying for taunting. As Kenny Powers trying to eliminate Escanor, and he failed there. And Johnny Bravo was trying to eliminate RVD, but he didn't manage to do that. And now Kenny Powers trying to eliminate Escanor again, with RVD whipping Johnny Bravo in the corner. And Escanor punches him in the face again. And we're halfway through this battle royal. Take up entrance number 5, where Kenny Powers nails a suplex to freaking Escanor. It's Colossus, one half of the X-Men. And Johnny Bravo manages to hold on again. And now Kenny Powers whipping Escanor to the outside, but RVD still trying to eliminate Johnny Bravo. And Colossus just saving Johnny Bravo for reasons, I guess. And Escanor with a shoulder tackle with Kenny Powers still in this match. Well, Johnny Bravo whoops Colossus in the corner. And RVD is just taunting while everybody else is just fighting in the ring. And I think Kenny Powers almost eliminated Escanor there, but RVD broke it up. Good job there, Rob. And now Escanor and RVD ganging up on Kenny Powers. And here comes entrant number 6. Colossus tried to eliminate Johnny Bravo but failed. And Escanor with a headbutt to the back of the neck of Colossus. And here comes Wario. And Kenny Powers almost gets eliminated by RVD. Escanor just beating the shit out of freaking Johnny Bravo. Wario gets back body dropped by Kenny Powers. And RVD, who's the first one eliminated by Colossus. Well, he lasted longer than I expected. And Kenny Powers eliminates Wario, and Escanor eliminated Johnny Bravo at the same time. 3 people all just eliminated just about at the same time out of this freaking hardcore title Royal Rumble match. And Kenny Powers is eliminated too. Escanor is just freaking going ham, and he's just lifting Colossus up and slamming him down. Springboard by Escanor! Jesus Christ. Escanor is just going ham in this match, and the shoulder tackle by Escanor. And now he's trying to eliminate Colossus before the next entry comes out. And Colossus just punches him in the face. Go behind. Whips him in the corner. And Colossus eliminates Escanor! Honestly, I thought freaking Escanor had a pretty good chance of winning there, but Colossus was like, screw you, Escanor, I guess. And here comes King, 1/2 of Lucha Tekken. Tagged him with El Dragon as Tekka Jr. And I believe King was a former hardcore champion in the Mag Nation, but I don't remember. I know he was one of the first 2 people freaking trying to become the first champion of the Mag Nation back in the day, but we know how that turned out because Yusuke won. And King trying to eliminate freaking Colossus. Has him on the top rope. And Colossus somehow manages to hold on. And here comes entrant number 8. We still haven't seen Noob Saibot, surprisingly. And here comes Rorschach. Dude who's been on a bit of a momentum. Springboard by Colossus. Rorschach with an elbow drop. Armbar by Colossus on Rorschach. Now King knocking Colossus in the ropes. Now Rorschach's trying to eliminate Colossus, and King is trying to help him out. They almost got him out. And Colossus somehow manages to hold on. Freaking holy crap. And now King with a Hurricane Rana to freaking Rorschach, I guess. And now they're just ganging up on King. At least they were for a second. And here comes Noob Saibot, the current champion. I think Noob has it easy because he's literally second to last person in this battle royal. And the fact that Escanor freaking has already been eliminated, and he was freaking looking like he was just throwing people out left and right. You get the idea. And Colossus with a shoulder tackle of King. And now Colossus is trying to eliminate King, and Rorschach is trying to eliminate Noob Saibot. And King just punches Colossus in the face, and Noob does the same thing to Rorschach. And Noob with a suplex to Rorschach, but Colossus is still trying to eliminate King on the other side. And Noob whipping Rorschach to the apron. Same with King and Colossus. And here comes the final entrant in this battle royal. Oh god, it's freaking Eli Manning, 1/2 of Sports Authority. Christ. Well, now we know who the last 5 people in this match are. And one of these guys is going to leave this match with a freaking hardcore title. Who I'm rooting for, I have no idea. Freaking, it would be funny to see Rorschach win. And honestly, freaking, I don't know who to root for in this. And Manning with a shoulder tackle to Colossus. Russian leg sweep by Rorschach King to Rorschach. And Noob unintentionally saving freaking Colossus there from Eli Manning. A drop kick to the back by King and Colossus. And Noob's trying to eliminate Eli Manning in the corner. And Rorschach now trying to eliminate King while Eli Manning whips Noob Saibot in the corner. And Colossus is just beating the shit out of Eli Manning for whatever reason. And Rorschach eliminates King. Eli Manning trying to eliminate Colossus now. Rorschach whipping Noob Saibot to the outside. And a back body drop Eli Manning by Colossus. And Rorschach eliminates the freaking Noob Saibot. Oh, looks like we're going to have another new hardcore champion. So much for that title reign, Noob, I guess. And Colossus is eliminated by Eli Manning. And Rorschach is just pacing around Eli Manning, waiting for that freaking cutscene to play, and now it's playing. And one of these two guys is going to be the new hardcore champion. What the fuck? Oh, this is going to be so weird. Drop kick by Rorschach, but it gets blocked. And Eli just stomping away at freaking Rorschach. And Rorschach with a freaking neck breaker to Eli Manning. Chop to the chest of Manning by Rorschach. Whoops him in the ropes. Flapjack by Rorschach. Rake to the eyes of Manning to the helmet. And now Rorschach's trying to eliminate Eli Manning. Come on, Rorschach. And Manning holds on. And Manning freaking repeatedly punching Eli, but Rorschach with a drop kick knocking him into the ropes again. I was trying to eliminate him again. And Manning holds on again. And Manning whipping Rorschach to the outside. And now Manning trying to eliminate Rorschach. And Eli Manning's the new hardcore champion in New Gen. Fucking great. And freaking, I still cannot believe that freaking Eli Manning is the hardcore champion for winning this battle royal. And Rorschach, as you can tell, is pissed off on the outside. He came so close to winning a title after all the momentum he's been gaining and everything. Meanwhile, Manning is happy that he won his first ever singles title in a wrestling company. Freaking crazy. Now I just wonder what's going to happen next. And this is the YouTube Championship match between MVP and Carnage. So apparently Carnage had some from behind the backstage freaking challenged MVP for YouTube title. Because Carnage apparently didn't want to use his rematch for the hardcore title, and MVP didn't have an opponent for the show, so it was like, screw it, let's do this, I guess. And MVP won this title from Deion Sanders a while back, mostly because Deion didn't really even want this title to begin with, but you get the idea. And this will be MVP's second or third defense of this title, I believe. Lord knows, MVP's in for one hell of a fight, because Carnage is one of the toughest sons of bitches in the roster. And the fact that Noob Saibot managed to beat him for the hardcore title still amazes me. And you know that MVP is still pissed off that whenever Dale Jr. match, he uses the same entrance as him. Because, you know, the two of them still have beef with each other. They've had beef with each other since this whole thing started, even after they were separated. By being put on two separate shows after MVP originally was released, but then he got brought back. And here comes a former hardcore champion, freaking Carnage. Was hoping to win the second title he's ever held in this company. Because, you know, former hardcore champion. And his boss, Doomface, is hoping to win the freaking world title later on in the night. Hopefully he doesn't, personally. But who knows? I like Carnage and everything. He's cool. I just hate the fact that him and Venom are working for an asshole like Doomfist, personally. But it's whatever. They're the ones that decide to do it. And like I said before, Carnage had a rematch for the hardcore title, but he chose not to use it for that, and he wanted this match, I guess, instead, I guess. Don't ask me why, but I don't ask a lot of things from Carnage. And let's get this YouTube title match underway between these two. MVP immediately on offensive with a punch and an armbar, and Carnage with a shoulder tackle to MVP. MVP block and punch there and headlock. Sorry, whatever the heck that was. And MVP with a freaking suplex to Carnage. And now another armbar by MVP. Drop toe hold. MVP just pair punches to Carnage there. Whoops him in the corner, sorry. Punch to the face or a clothesline. And a bulldog by MVP. And a headlock by MVP there. And MVP with another suplex to Carnage. I remember the last time anybody's ever actually gotten this much offense on Carnage to start off. And there's Carnage with a suplex, as I say that. Ration leg sweep by Carnage. And MVP reverses a go behind by Carnage and a shot to the back, and Carnage flips him over. Sorry. MVP just more punches there, and Carnage blocks that one, and headlock again. And Carnage with a neck breaker to MVP. Now just slamming his head against the ring. And MVP whipping Carnage in the corner. Boot to the face of Carnage by MVP in the corner. MVP whipping Carnage in the ropes. Suplex by MVP. Now drags him away from the ropes. Goes for a cover as MVP. Only a one count. Carnage kicked out. Go behind by MVP. Whoops him in the corner. And a clothesline to the back of the head of Carnage. And Carnage shows him off. Knee face buster there. And a kick to the leg of Carnage by MVP. Carnage blocked the punch there. And an armbar. Flips him over. Elbow to the back of the head of MVP by Carnage. And MVP punches him off. Power slam by Carnage. Now headlock by Carnage on MVP. And a chin breaker. Now just stomping away at him. And MVP just poked him in the eyes. Misses the clothesline there. And Carnage tried to go for a clothesline, but he gets caught with another catch suplex by MVP. Oh god, MVP, seriously? Are we really doing this? You seriously tearing my announce table apart? Christ. Seriously, MVP? Oh god, now MVP setting Carnage against my announce table. And now he's on the table. Oh Jesus. Now MVP going to the top turnbuckle. An elbow drop at Carnage to my announce table. Thanks a lot, MVP. And now he's just posing. And taunting. And Carnage is back up. Clothesline on the back of the head of MVP by Carnage. And Carnage with a flatline of the MVP on the floor. And now Carnage is back in the ring. MVP is dazed on the outside. And now MVP is back in the ring. An armbar by Carnage. MVP reverses it into a shoulder tackle. Oh god, now MVP is setting up for the Playmaker. And MVP with the Playmaker, the Carnage. Gumba covers MVP. 1, 2, and Carnage kicks out at 2. There's a pair of punches in by MVP in the headlock. And just whatever the hell that was again. And MVP with an elbow drop to Carnage. Belly to belly suplex by MVP. I go for cover. 1, 2, and Carnage kicks out again. And Carnage blocks that punch. And now Carnage going for the Let There Be Carnage DDT! The MVP. Now Carnage going for cover. 1, 2, and MVP kicks out. Go behind by Carnage. Punch the back. And Carnage whips him in the ropes to the outside. And suplexes him back in the ring. And MVP breaks Carnage's eyes. Clothesline by MVP. The headlock by MVP there. Knee to the face of Carnage by MVP. Misses the punch. Northern Light suplex by MVP. Going into pin. 1, 2, and Carnage gets out of it. Midsection of Carnage by MVP. German suplex into another pin. 1, 2, and Carnage kicks out again. Drop kick by Carnage and MVP. And another one. There's a pair of punches there by Carnage. Now MVP with another playmaker to Carnage. Overcover. 1, 2, and MVP retains the YouTube Championship. Well, I don't know who the hell's going to face MVP now for this title. But whoever it is, I wish him luck, because MVP is proving what he's a tough son of a bitch, and he's going to take a lot to take this title from him, and I still cannot believe MVP freaking elbow drop Carnage to the freaking announce table. That's freaking crazy. And the next match is Urza taking on Juliet Sterling for the women's title. And apparently, from what I've been told, if Juliet freaking doesn't win, she's suspended for the rest of the year, which is only like a month and a half. But well, actually, could just be like a month. But you know, Urza wants her fired, but she's only going to be suspended for like a month. Either way, I'm rooting for Urza in that match, by the way, because fuck Juliet, because she's been a bitch lately. Well, apparently this is a thing that's happening. For whatever reason, from what I've been told, the Red Power Ranger is taking on Kratos, who is royally still ticked off about freaking losing the U.S. title a while back. And instead of wanting to have his rematch, I guess Kratos wants to freaking go for a different title. Whether that be the tag titles with his brother Hercules, or maybe going for the world title at some point, which would be freaking epic. Who the hell knows? But apparently Kratos wanted to fight somebody, and apparently the Red Ranger was the only one that apparently would want to step up and take on Kratos. So I'll freaking have the funeral freaking preparations done and ready for Red Ranger, because he's gonna get freaking destroyed by Kratos in this match. As confident as he is, clearly. Speaking of Kratos, here comes the former U.S. champion. He's been royally ticked off, even after him and Hercules beat Sports Authority a while back. And he freaking is still mad about losing the U.S. title. And he's even more furious that Eli Manning is holding the hardcore title. After everything. And I guess this is the start of Kratos' quest to go for the world title, I guess. From what I've heard. I wish Kratos luck with that whole thing, going for the world title. I feel bad for every son of a bitch that gets put in his way. That's all I have to say about that. It's like I kind of feel bad for the Red Ranger for accepting this match. Good luck, Red Ranger, that's all I have to say. Let's get this one-on-one match underway, and now you guys can actually see the arena. Or at least the ring freaking that I made for this pay-per-view. How about the face of Kratos by Red Ranger? In a headlock. Arm drag. Jesus Christ. And Kratos blocking the drop kick. He's like, bitch, get that fucking shit out of here. And Kratos was a straight punch to the face of Red Ranger with an arm bar. Arm drag again. It would be huge for Red Ranger if he managed to beat a former US champion. Uppercut. But the chances of Red Ranger beating Kratos are slim. Unless he does shit like that. And Kratos blocking another drop kick. And Kratos whipping Red Ranger in the corner. Whips him on the opposite side. Spear in the corner into a running shoulder tackle. And Kratos just slamming him down, almost like a power bomb there. And Kratos is just punching the hell out of Red Ranger there in headlock again. And Red Ranger just punches him down. An armbar by Red Ranger. Punches him down again. Another headlock. And Red Ranger whipping Kratos back in the corner. And misses the kick. Good job, Red Ranger. Oh, jeez. Red Ranger with a DDT off the middle turnbuckle of Kratos. Elbow drop by Red Ranger. And another one. And Kratos blocked the kick there. Dragon screw to Red Ranger. And now an armbar by Kratos. Whatever the hell that was. And Kratos just punching the shit. Springboard by Red Ranger. And he nails the crossbody. Now Red Ranger just more punches the Kratos and he dodges that one. Just more punches by Red Ranger and Kratos just blocks another drop kick. And just slams him down by his knee. And Red Ranger just punches him off. And go behind that Red Ranger. Backbreaker into a neckbreaker. Also, Red Ranger is doing a pretty good job not giving Kratos a chance to really get any offense in. And also that leaping shoulder tackle, by the way. And Zaguri by Red Ranger. Drags from the ropes. And Kratos is right back up. Go behind by Red Ranger. And drop kick to the back. Red Ranger, that was a bad time to taunt. Oh god. And now Kratos with a twisting neck breaker to Red Ranger. Now drags him from the ropes. Go for a cover off the neck breaker. 1, 2, and 2 count. Yep, and now Kratos is just like, you know what, I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm gonna freaking Blade of Olympus your ass, and nails it. Go for cover. 1, 2, and Red Ranger kicks out. Wow. Just repeated punches there by Kratos. Red Ranger with a freaking neck breaker. The Kratos. I forget what it's called. I have to look it up again. Sorry. 1, 2, and Red Ranger pins Kratos off that neck breaker. I was not expecting that. Like, honestly, I was not expecting Red Ranger to beat Kratos, especially after he nailed the Blade of Olympus after all the bullshit. Like, honestly, I thought he was going to win. But either way, Red Ranger with a huge win there over the former US champion. And now Kratos is going to be even more pissed off, probably. But the next match is MVP defending his YouTube championship. From what I've been told, apparently against Carnage, for reasons I guess. But freaking, that match is going to get crazy. And Carnage, apparently from what I've been told, wanted to use his rematch that he had for the hardcore title for that title, since MVP didn't have an opponent already scheduled for this pay-per-view. I guess that's why we're having that match, I guess. And this is the tag team title match where the Roadhouse Soldiers have been champions since the Final Hunt Part 1, freaking 235 days. Freaking defending the titles against the ongoing rivals, the Hale brothers. And freaking, I just cannot believe that these guys have been tag team champions for freaking almost 300 days. Like, damn! Like, Hales have been like the only tag team that's ever really stepped up and really been much of a threat to the Roadhouse Soldiers, as far as I know. And I can't remember how many teams have faced them as of late since they showed up. But I know that ever since they won the tag team titles with the Rednecks, FTW, freaking the Roadhouse Soldiers have been on a freaking tear through the tag division. And they've held those belts for forever. Now the Hales are hoping that they can be the ones to end the reign of these guys. And all I can say is that I wish you luck, because these guys are freaking, like I've said before, they're tough sons of bitches and they love to fight and everything. As the Hales have learned, because these guys, this is not their first go around. And this is on a bigger stage than freaking any they've been on before. So the Hales are hoping that they don't disappoint their fans. And they hope that they can finally win the tag team titles. Which would be freaking epic if they manage to pull that off. I don't know who to root for in this match. I'm torn, personally. That's all I'm going to say about that. And let's get this tag team title match underway. And Austin Hill immediately runs right over towards freaking ATG, who just nails him in the knee in the midsection. DDT by the big guy. And go behind by ATG. Russian leg sweep. An elbow drop. An ATG with a headlock. Whoops him in the corner. Suplex by ATG to Hale. Austin. Another headlock by ATG and an elbow to the face. And blocking a kick there. Clothesline by freaking Hale. And a shot there by Austin knocking the big guy down. Whips him in the corner. Whoops. Sorry. I thought he was going in the corner. A Colin elbow tap between the two. Sean McCarty's going to be happy somewhere. And ATG lifting Austin Hale up and slamming him down on his knee. He whoops him in the corner. And ATG just lifts him up and just slams him down. And an elbow drop. Spine buster by ATG. And an elbow drop that he missed. DDT by freaking Austin Hale. The headlock by Austin. Elbow to the face. And Austin whips him in the corner. Oh, in the arms of Shaw. Slaps him in the face. That's disrespectful. ATG with a headlock on Austin. And another one. Punch to face, knocking him down. Missed the elbow drop there. Missing the clothesline, and now Shaw is in the ring. And Shaw whipping ATG in the ropes. The strength of Shaw to lift ATG up for that flapjack. And then just punching the back of his head. Slams him face first in the ring. And Austin was hyped about that. And ATG whipping Shaw in the corner. And tags in Tommy. Whips him off the ropes. Drop toe hold and magnation elbow. Take a shot. And Tommy, just taking out Austin off the apron. And Shaw tried to do the same thing to ATG, but now Shaw is stunned. Tommy just has a grudge against Austin for some reason. And Tommy with a freaking suplex to Shaw. And now Tommy with an armbar and Shaw. Shoulder tackle to Tommy by Shaw. And now Tommy whipping Shaw in the freaking ropes. Back body drop. Suplex by Tommy. Now Tommy just punching the hell out of Shaw there. Now picking him up. Kicked midsection by Tommy. And just repeated punches by Shaw there, and Tommy blocks that one. An armbar. Backbreaker by Tommy. And Shaw punches him off. And tried to go for forearm there, but Tommy reversed into a back body drop. Oh God. And now Tommy with an elbow drop after flipping off the crowd for a reason, I guess. And now ATG trying to cut off Austin from trying to break up the pin, but Shaw kicks out at 2. And now Tommy whipping Shaw to the outside. Oh God. And now Tommy with apron DDT to freaking Shaw. Now Tommy's just freaking going. Now he's back in the ring. And ATG whipping Shaw back in the ring now. Oh God, what are you doing, Tommy? Never mind. Close onto the back of the head of Shaw by Tommy. And Shaw shoves him off. Kick the midsection, knocking him in the corner. Oh God. Now Shaw sets Tommy on the top turnbuckle. Hurricane Run by Shaw. Now tags in Austin. Now Austin with a headlock on Tommy. And Tommy whips him in the corner. Kicked the midsection, knocking him down. And now just stomping a mud hole, walking him dry. And flipped him off. That's not PG, Tommy. And Austin punches him off. Kicked him midsection, knocks him in the corner. And tags in Shaw again. And off the ropes. Drop toe hold. And Magnesium elbow. Take a shot. And now Shaw is punching the back of Tommy's head repeatedly. And Tommy wisely runs over and tags in ATG. Now headlock by ATG. And an armbar. Knee to the midsection by Shaw. Kick to midsection as well. And now freaking Shaw tags in Austin. Now the big boys in the ring. And Austin does a punch. And the ATG's repeatedly hitting Austin there. And Austin blocks that kick and nails him with a clothesline. Austin just beating the shit out of ATG, but he blocks the punch there and a headlock. Elbow to the face. Whips him in the corner. Tags in Tommy again. And ATG just hurling Tommy with a crossbody to Austin. And who just no-sells it. And just runs over and into the ref. Bulldog by Tommy. Now Tommy going for submission. And ATG just slowly making to a shot as and try to break up the submission. And now Shaw freaking finally decides to break up the submission. And now Shaw getting some shots in on Tommy, knocking him in the corner. And Austin with a clothesline to Tommy. Now just slamming the back of his head against the ring. And now Austin with a neck breaker to Tommy. And now Shaw's tagged back in. Misses the punch there, and Tommy just going crazy. I don't know freaking what I was about. Just beating the shit out of Austin. I mean Shaw, knocking him down. And tags ATG back in. Oh God. Now ATG with a suplex to Shaw. And Shaw blocked the punch there. And an armbar. What the frig was that? And now Shaw with the freaking strength to lift ATG up and slams him down. Double cover. 1, 2, and ATG kicks out. I almost thought freaking Hales were about to win the freaking belts there. And leg lariat by Shaw there. Double cover. 1, 2, and ATG kicks out again. Freaking Christ. Knee to the face of ATG there by Shaw. And go behind. Drop kick to the back. And another drop kick by Shaw to ATG there. And ATG punches him off. And Austin wants a hot tag. Don't fuck it up, Austin. And he immediately fucked it up. Good job. And freaking ATG just breaking Austin's ankles apparently there. Freaking tags and Tommy. He trips up Austin. And Tommy blocking the punch there in a headlock. Chin breaker by Tommy. Good job, ATG. Boot to the midsection of Austin by Tommy. Clothesline knocking him down. And another one. Freaking power slam there by Austin. And now ATG holding on to Austin while Tommy's down. Good tag team work there, ATG. And Austin, for whatever reason, I thought he was going to tag in Shaw, but Shaw literally just walked away. And Tommy tagging in Shaw, ATG, fucking Christ. Too many people with fucking names in this match. Elbow drop to the back of Austin. Flatliner by Austin to Tommy, who's not the legal man. ATG tried to go for something there, but Austin reversed it into a headlock. Tommy freaking stuck on the fucking ref. And now freaking Shaw going for a cover. 2! And ATG kicks out. Tommy, what the frick are you doing? Perched up on the corner. And ATG just punching Shaw down. This whole match is broken down. And now ATG going for a sharpshooter. And Austin manages to break it up. DDT by ATG. Arm drag by ATG to Shaw. And an elbow drop for good measure. Now going for a cover and a rope break because Shaw was right there by the ropes. And armbar by ATG. Whips Shaw into the ropes. Spine buster. He tags in Tommy. Now Tommy dragging Shaw away from the ropes. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and Austin breaks up the pin. And Tommy just beating the shit out of Shaw there, blocks that punch and a go behind. And Tommy reverses it into a belly to back suplex. Boot to the midsection by Tommy. And Shaw whipping Tommy in the corner. Oh god, now Shaw has Tommy up into a flapjack. And he tags in Austin. Oh jeez. Austin with a springboard, which she fucking missed. Good job, Austin, dumbass. And now Tommy's back up. And now Tommy with the repeated punches. And the freaking wind-up punch that he likes to use. Boom! Freaking sending Austin flying across the ring. And now ATG wants a hot tag for reasons, I guess. And he fucked it up immediately. Good job, ATG. Spine busted it, Austin by ATG. Elbow drop as well. Oh god. Now ATG with a DDT to Austin. You good there, ATG? And he tags in Tommy. Now Tommy picking Austin up and just repeatedly punching Austin. Sets him against the middle rope. Whatever the hell that was. And now Tommy going for a camel clutch on Austin. Make him tap! Make him humble! Ask him! And ATG cutting off Shaw. Takes his ass out. And again. And freaking Austin manages to get out of it, surprisingly. And now Tommy going for a freaking powerbomb at Austin. And now Tommy with those freaking with that elbow drop he likes to use. Going for a cover. 1, 2, And the Roadhouse Soldiers continued their freaking reign. Freaking Christ. Hales tried their best, and they gave the freaking Roadhouse Soldiers one hell of a freaking struggle there. But ATG and Tommy proving once again why freaking they're one of the best tag teams ever. And why Xavier, and proving Xavier's right about why he brought them into this company in the first place. And the next match is the freaking Fatal 4-Way US title match, where Deion Sanders has to defend his title against 3 people who I don't even know who the hell they are right now. So we'll find out who those guys are. And I just wonder who at this point is going to take these tag belts away from the Roadhouse Soldiers. Whoever that may be, I wish them luck. And this is the New Gen Women's Championship match, where Urza Scarlett takes on Juliet Sterling. And if Juliet doesn't win this match, she'll be suspended for the rest of the year, which, like I said before, is literally only like a month. But for some people, a month is like an eternity, so either way. Urza's been champion since she won that title from Ruby Rose, I believe. And she literally had to beat freaking Elsa to get the opportunity. After Elsa had originally won the opportunity, then Urza beat her for it. And Urza's been champion pretty much all year since. Honestly, I wouldn't mind freaking Urza winning this match. Mostly just so that freaking we don't have to deal with Juliet freaking causing issues all around the company and everything that she has been lately since she showed up. But at the same time, freaking Juliet is another one of the former Magnation people that I have on either of the rosters, Fourth Wall Break. And I don't believe she ever held a championship in that company, so either way. But I'm more so rooting for Urza because I like her more. And no, I don't watch Fairy Tail. I just think she's freaking... She looks awesome in that anime. I don't want to see any comments about freaking being a simp on this video, by the way. Because I'm not. And here comes a chainsaw-wielding, zombie-killing freaking cheerleader herself. Juliet Mother Effin' Sterling. The reason her game got a remaster that came out not that long ago, I don't know how good it is because I never played it and I haven't seen any reviews on it, so. But it was nice seeing that the game finally got a remaster at least. It took them long enough. That was one of those games from back in the 360 days. Thinking that was actually very popular and had the following and everything. And now Juliet is freaking hoping to get the women's title here. And let's get this women's title match underway. Kicked in midsection by Juliet, and more kicks by Juliet. And also Dawn was supposed to have this match, but with Urza, but freaking Juliet took her out, apparently, from what I've been told. It was never proven if she did or not, but we all just assumed it was her. Another kick to the head of Urza by Juliet. The headlock. And Urza with a drop toe hold to Juliet. Chin breaker by Urza. And face buster by Juliet there. Sorry. And Juliet just punches her down. And Juliet with a flippin' front neck breaker there to Urza. All I know is that I wish Juliet luck trying to beat Urza. She's tough. Another leg American Rana, whatever the hell that is. Running clothesline by Juliet. And another one. I know this much. Juliet is just taking it to Urza. And a suplex. I don't think Urza expected this much offense from Juliet. DDT by Juliet. Oh god. And Juliet was springboard and Urza gets out of the way with a kip up. And Urza with an armbar into her headlock. Punch the face. And another one knocking her down. And Juliet whoops her in the ropes. Face buster. There's more punches by Urza. And Zagari by Urza. Number cover. 1, 2, and Juliet kicks out. Now Urza's going to the outside. Really, Urza, I literally had this thing put back together. Freaking seriously. And Juliet just whips her back in the ring. And now Urza's back outside of the ring and Juliet's following her. Oh god. Urza's setting Juliet against my announce table and sets her on the table. Oh jeez. Now Juliet and Urza picking Juliet up, kick to the midsection. Oh god. And Urza with a fairy tale driver through my announce table. And Juliet's dead. Thanks a lot, Urza. Thanks a fucking lot. Nope, never mind. Juliet's back up. Freaking, I was not expecting Urza to do a fucking fairy tale driver through my announce table. And I'm amazed that freaking Juliet even got up after that. Running drop kick. And Urza drags from the ropes. Go recover. 1, 2, and Juliet kicks out. And Juliet blocking the punch there. And slams her face down on the ring again. Now Juliet with another DDT. And now Juliet going for a submission on Urza. There's that flexibility because she's a cheerleader, after all. And Urza gets out of it. And now Juliet going for cover. 1, 2, and Urza kicks out again. Neckbreaker by Urza. Oh god. And Urza with springboard and she nails it. Going for cover. 1, 2. Oop, only one count. And Juliet whips her in the corner. Clothesline to the back. And Juliet setting up the lollipop chainsaw. What the frig was that, Juliet? How about you quit taunting and actually go for your move? Knee to the midsection. Lollipop chainsaw by Juliet. And now Juliet rolls over, go for cover. 1, 2, and Juliet's the new-gen women's champion. Oh shit, freaking out. Kind of wasn't expecting her to win there, but Juliet surprised me with how much offense she was giving to Urza. And Urza proving how tough she is. And Juliet nailed her with the freaking lollipop chainsaw, and Juliet doesn't have to worry about being suspended for a month. Freaking crazy, man. Juliet wins the title she's been going after since she first showed up here, finally. The next match is the Roadhouse Soldiers defending the tag titles against the Hales. It's gonna get crazy. I can tell you that much. And now I can't wait to see how Juliet's gonna do as freaking women's champion of New-Gen. That's gonna be interesting. And this is the Fatal 4-Way U.S. title match where Deion Sanders has to defend his title against 3 mystery opponents. What were these 3 people may be? I don't know. All I know is that Deion has really not been pissed off at the fact that he has to fight 3 people that he doesn't even know who it is at the same time. And he has to somehow beat them all to retain his title that he won recently. Either way, I'm sure Deion probably somehow managed to pull it off, but who the hell knows? All I know is that this match is going to be freaking crazy. And since it's a Fatal 4-Way match, I'm pretty sure there's no disqualification, so I'm expecting somebody to whip out a chair or 2. Here comes the first of Deion's opponents. Oh god, I know who this is. The guy who freaking managed to convince Hell's Inc. to turn on Satan. Freaking Marilyn Manson. This guy. His good music and everything. And I know Josh, again, freaking shout out to Josh and freaking TAW is a huge fan of his. But this guy, the fact that he managed to convince freaking Satan to trust him and everything, and then him and Hell's Inc. turned on Satan and beat the shit out of him and kicked him out of New-Gen. You know, Satan is pretty much on his way out anyways because freaking Xavier just told him he was going to be going up to the main roster and everything, but still, it's just like, really? What a way to end your last night freaking on the roster by getting your ass handed to you by 3 freaking chodes. And I don't know, man. Now Manson's apparently trying to challenge for a U.S. title. Which if he somehow manages to win this, it'll be the first title he's held in this company. The fact Manson hasn't had the best record since he showed up at that birthday celebration. Yeah. But who knows. But Manson has to beat 3 other people, including the current champion, in order to win this match. Oh jeez, I know who this is as well. Freaking Raven. I haven't seen him in a while. It's been a hot minute. And I guess he's one of those people that wanted the challenge with this title. Raven hasn't had the best track record either. He came in challenging actually for the U.S. I think it was either the U.S. or the World title. No, it was the U.S. title. Homelander was freaking wanting to face somebody in an open challenge after the pre-show Final Hunt Part 1. And then Raven freaking was one that answered. And Raven had, like I said, freaking has lost that match. He lost the match he had after that. Yeah, Raven hasn't had the best track record so far. Hopefully he'll be able to turn things around. Because I like Raven. He's cool. And he had a pretty cool gimmick too. And I wouldn't mind seeing him as a champion either. That would be awesome. And I like how Deion's still been in the ring this whole time. Oh god, I know who this is as well. Here comes freaking Syndrome, who we haven't seen since him and Wario beat the Mario Brothers. I was wondering what ever happened to Syndrome. I guess he just took a break. And now Syndrome's also trying to win his first title since he failed to win the world title a while back from Cassie and Cinders, which is currently held by Sephiroth. And now Syndrome's trying to rebuild and freaking refocus. And I guess in this case he wants to go for the U.S. title. In order to do that, this weirdo. The fact that he used to use the Boogeyman entrance is just freaking funny to me. Fourth wall back there, by the way, for those who haven't seen the SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 episodes of the show. And now we know who the 4 guys are that are going to be in this match. This is going to be freaking interesting. I don't know who to root for in this match, honestly. All 4 of these guys could freaking possibly win this match. And all 4 of them would probably be pretty cool as US champions. So the fact that 3 of these guys are trying to win a title for the first time, yeah. This is going to get crazy. I forgot to turn on eliminations, by the way, so fourth wall break, so this is going to be one fall to a finish. And Raven and Dion are already going at it, but freaking Marilyn Manson and Syndrome are going at it in the middle of the ring. Syndrome whipping Manson in the corner, and Raven flipping over Dion. And Syndrome with just repeated punches and a punch to the face at Manson, and just tosses him across the ring. And Raven with a headlock on Dion. And Dion with an elbow to the face. Knee drop by Manson. And Dion whooping Raven in the corner, but freaking Manson nails Syndrome with his suplex. And Raven slamming Dion face first into the ring. Manson whipping Syndrome. Nope, Syndrome reverse whatever Manson tried to go for there. Knocking Manson down there. And Syndrome blocked the punch there. And Dion whipping Raven in the ropes. Drop toe hold by Raven. And Raven just knocking Dion in the corner there with repeated punches and a kick. And Manson slamming Syndrome down. And Raven with a leg drop. And now Raven going for cover on Dion. Only a 1 count. And Manson with a suplex to Syndrome. And Dion just beating the hell out of Raven. Syndrome and Manson still going at it. And armbar by Dion. Clothesline knocking down. Body slam by Manson. And just Dion with the repeated punches to Raven. Go behind by Manson. And suplex again to Syndrome by Manson. And Raven just freaking with just repeated body shots to Dion. And Raven with a body slam. And Syndrome tried to go for a submission, but freaking, I don't know. He let him out of it, I guess. Knee to the head by Raven to Dion. And now Raven trying to go for a submission on Dion. And Syndrome broke it up. Close STO by freaking Dion Raven. Suplex again by Marilyn Manson. And Syndrome punches him off. German suplex by Syndrome and Marilyn Manson. And Dion knocking Raven down. DDT by Manson. And Dion... What the fuck was that? That was awesome. And Syndrome tried to go for something there, but Manson reversed into an arm drag. Oh jeez. And Dion is tearing apart my announce table to have the fucking Hales put back together after they got their bearings after that match they had. Clothesline by Raven to Manson. And one to freaking Syndrome. And a freaking heel kick by Raven. He's just hitting everybody. Oh god. And now Dion going for the freaking Dion bomb to Raven. And Syndrome freaking with a gutbuster too, and Raven kicks out. What the fuck were those punches, Raven? I mean, Syndrome. He's just doing push-ups on Manson's back. What the fuck? And Raven blocked the punch there, and Dion blocks that one. And Manson knocking down Syndrome, and again. And Syndrome whipping Manson in the ropes, while Dion just throws Raven across the ring in a face buster. Freaking what the? And a spine buster by Manson there, while Dion just beating the shit out of Raven. And Syndrome kicked out, or Dion broke it up. STO by Dion. Now Dion trying to go for a submission on Manson, while Syndrome nails a power slam to Raven. And this match is just getting crazy. Freaking these guys just all beating the crap out of each other. Russian leg sweep by Syndrome to Raven. And one by Dion to Marilyn Manson. Chop block freaking the Raven there by Syndrome. And now Syndrome going for a cover. One, and Dion breaks it up. While Manson is just dazed. Drop toe hold by Raven. And Syndrome just tossing Dion off. Syndrome going for a cover. Only 1 count. And Raven setting Manson against the ropes. And Dion nailing a spine buster. Knee to the midsection. Manson. And another one by Raven. 2. And Dion gets the win! So Manson is nailing him. Getting nailed by freaking Raven was shit. Freaking. And Dion manages to retain the US title because Raven was too busy nailing a finisher to freaking Manson. Good job, Raven, you dumbass. Freaking Dion manages to hold on to his US title. Freaking crazy. I kind of wasn't expecting that, but you know. But freaking Dion actually managed to hold on to his title in his first defense. He's like the first person to do that, I think. But the next match is a freaking Black Friday Money in the Bank ladder match. One of the 6 guys will have an opportunity that he can cash in at any time he wants for the world title. Like it's in fact the world title match is literally right after that. That'd be crazy. Whoever wins this freaking Money in the Bank ladder match, or as I'm calling it, the freaking Black Friday freaking Money in the Bank ladder match, they freaking probably gonna be watching that main event of the World Championship match that's gonna be happening after this freaking very freaking intently. So they might freaking decide to freaking cash in as soon as the match is over, or maybe during the match, like Seth Rollins did that one time. Either way. The first one to come out is Danny Phantom. We haven't seen him in a long ass time. Wouldn't that be crazy if he actually won this match? He's definitely one of my picks because he's one of my favorite guys on this roster. I mean, I haven't seen him in forever. It would be epic to see him as a world champion. Oh god! And here comes Venom, because of course Talon somehow to get involved in this match. And freaking imagine Venom wins this match and he cashes in on Doomfist if he wins the world title. Doomfist would be furious. I know that for a fact. And it would definitely be the end of Talon freaking after that. But who knows? I can't remember the last time Venom had a match actually. I know he had a tag team match with Carnage I think once. I think he had like one singles match like forever ago. I can't remember. Either way, freaking, it'd be interesting if Venom somehow manages to win this match. That would be freaking crazy. And here comes freaking TN. We haven't seen him in a while either. Imagine TN wins this match. I know he was like known for being an atomweight in the Mad Nation. But freaking imagine him winning this and having an opportunity to world title and him cashing in and winning that title. That'd be crazy. If TN won that and did that, that'd be freaking crazy and it would be epic at the same time. Plus it would be nice for TN to finally be able to make a name for himself outside of the atomweight division of the Mag Nation. That would be nice. Because I don't remember if he held any other titles besides the atomweight title back in the Mag Nation. And here comes Sheldon Benjamin, who literally just debuted on freaking AEW not that long ago. So did the freaking Bobby Lashley. Don't worry, people. I'm not gonna have the hurt business freaking be a thing on this show either. That'd be stupid. And Sheldon's one of those guys that I still think should have been a world champion by now, but you know, bullshit reasons, faking, you know. And now Sheldon has an opportunity to become a world champion in this company if he manages to win this Money in the Bank ladder match, and if he freaking, whenever he decides to cash in, manages to do so successfully. And I would not mind freaking Sheldon being a world champion either. Here comes the last guy in this match, I believe. Freaking Gregory Helms. Why am I not surprised? Another guy that never really got a fair shake when he was in the WWE back in the day. And he's a former US champion. Because he lost that belt recently to the guy who just literally retained it somehow in that Fatal 4-Way match that just happened. And imagine Gregory Helms as the new Gen World Champion. That would be freaking crazy. That'd be weird and crazy at the same time, but I would not have a problem with that because I like Gregory Helms. At least this version, anyways. I like the Hurricane, but, you know, freaking. And apparently I lost count. Apparently this must be the last guy. Freaking Ken Masters. When was the last time we seen him? I believe he tried to challenge like the U.S. title one time and he lost. I think it was either the U.S. or the World title that he tried to challenge for and he lost, one or two. Or the YouTube title. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, freaking now Ken has an opportunity to possibly freaking be world champion if he wins his Money in the Bank ladder match. Any of these guys, I wouldn't have a problem with winning, freaking becoming world champion if they cash it in, except for maybe Venom. But you know, but that's just my opinion. Because fuck you, Talon. Almost as bad as the Unwashed on the main roster. Almost. And let's get this Money in the Bank ladder match underway. And immediately freaking already chaos is happening. Venom is going at it with Gregory Helms. TN is already grabbing a ladder, which got knocked down somehow after going at it with Danny Phantom. And Sheldon Benjamin and Ken Masters are going at it with each other, and they just knocked down the ladder too. What the hell is that, Danny? And Venom is still just beating the shit out of Gregory Helms in the middle of the ring. Hopefully this ladder match will be longer than that ladder match for the internet title. Freaking at Halloween Bash. Though that drop kick by Neo was still freaking epic, so. And Danny Phantom getting whipped in the barricade. And TN just beating the shit out of him. But Ken Masters whipped Sheldon Benjamin the opposite side. I mean, he's just beating the shit out of Sheldon. But Gregory Helms and Venom are still going out in the middle of the ring. And Danny getting whipped back in the ring by TN. Drop kick by Helms. Elbow to the face of Danny by TN. And now TN and Danny are back in the ring, calling elbow tie up. Venom and Helms are out on the outside, and Helms just ate that freaking ladder shot to the face. Leg drop, a knee drop by TN to Danny. And TN just repeated kicks by Danny and a dragon screw. And Sheldon whipping Ken Masters on the post. German suplex by Sheldon Benjamin to Ken Masters on the floor. And now Danny has a freaking ladder. And Venom blocking a punch from Helms there. What the fuck happened to that ladder today? Everybody is fighting on the outside of the ring. And Ken getting whipped back in the ring by Sheldon. Helms said it's the wrong spot to be setting up that ladder. And Venom just knocks him down anyway. And Danny getting whipped back in the ring by TN. And now Ken has a ladder. And he just tosses it in the ring. And now Ken's in the ring. And TN is just beating the shit out of Danny still on the outside. Springboard elbow drop by Helms to Venom. An elbow drop by Ken. Forearm by Danny to TN. Suplex by Helms. And TN shoving Danny off. And now Helms has the ladder. And now Helms is going up for the briefcase. Elbow drop by Ken. And Venom cuts Helms off from grabbing the briefcase and knocks him down. Super kick by freaking Ken to Sheldon. Springboard by Ken to Sheldon Benjamin as well. And Venom tossing the other ladder in the ring. And Danny just beating the shit out of TN some more while Ken nailed another springboard. And now Ken's going up for the briefcase. And Sheldon manages to cut him off. Knocks him off the ladder. Helms with a springboard to Venom. Making this match really has been crazy. Ken, I was about to say that's the wrong spot. What the frick is Danny doing to TN? And Venom just beating the shit out of Helms with the ladder. Another shot to the face of Helms by Venom with the ladder. Pfft. And Sheldon whipping Ken in the turn and posed. And another Hadouken kick by freaking Ken. And Tien getting whipped in the freaking steps by Danny. Now Venom tried to go up the ladder, but Helms cut him off with a clothesline. And now Ken, well, he tried to climb up, but Helms knocked the ladder over that springboard, apparently. Ken just tossing the ladder out at Sheldon Benjamin, who just knocked him down. And Tien and Danny are back in the ring. Another carnival tie between them. What in a freaking vertebraker by Venom. Now Venom going up top. Now Venom trying to go for the freaking briefcase, but freaking ladder got knocked out from underneath him. And Sheldon with a powerbomb to Venom, and now everybody's back in the ring. Elbow to the face of Sheldon by Venom. Hurricane Rana by Tien to Helms. And Ken getting whipped in the ropes by Danny, who just nailed Ken in the face with the ladder. And now Ken's back up. Danny is really necessary to knock the ladder over like that. And now Tien and Helms are going at it on the outside. Well, that's one way to do a suplex by Danny right there. Crossbody by Venom. Oh god, now Danny with a weird elbow drop there to Ken. Springboard by Danny to Ken as well. And Sheldon Benjamin is freaking knocked out in the middle of the ring right now. Running clothesline by Danny. Forearm or whatever the hell that was by Danny. And now Sheldon's going up top. Danny, this is not the time to be taunting, my guy. Electric chair freaking Frank drop. I don't know what the hell that was by Venom. Now Venom's going for the briefcase again. And freaking Ken manages to save the match. And Venom gets knocked off the ladder by Danny. Tien, you good there? He was holding his head. And Helms with a shot to the back of Tien. Oh god, now Helms, what the hell are you doing? Northern Light suplex by freaking Sheldon. I guess Helms changed his mind. I thought he was about to do something there. And Helms is just going at it with Tien again. A shot to the face of Danny by Ken with the ladder. What the freak was that? And Ken setting up a ladder for whatever reason in the wrong spot. Now Sheldon has a ladder. And Ken missing a kick to the midsection of Danny. Luther's pressed by Tien. And a shot to Venom with the ladder by Sheldon. Dual springboards by Tien and Danny. Missing the heel kick is Sheldon, and Danny with repeated kicks to Ken and a kick to the head. German suplex by Sheldon as well. Phantom knee by Danny. And now Danny's going up top. Now Danny has the briefcase. And Danny's dangling freaking from the briefcase because Helms knocked the ladder from underneath him. And Helms with an electric chair drop as well. And Sheldon with a body slam at Tien. Atomic drop by Ken. Oh god. Now Venom going for the Venom driver again. And he nails it to Helms. And Sheldon setting up a ladder. Springboard by Danny, but Ken nails him with a Hadouken kick. This match is just going off the rails. And now Venom tried to go up to the top, but Helms cuts him off by knocking the ladder over again. Now Ken has the ladder. And Sheldon with another suplex to Tien. Now Ken's going up for the briefcase, and Venom just gets slammed right into the ladder, knocking it down. Well, this ladder match has gone longer than that one at freaking Halloween Bash, I'll tell you that much. And Danny with a shot with the ladder to Ken. And now Danny going up for the briefcase again while Helms is distracted. Never mind. Nope. Danny, will you make up your mind and go for the fucking briefcase or what, bro? And Ken with a shot to Danny with the ladder. Payback's a bitch. And another Venom driver. The Helms. And now Ken trying to slowly make his way up to the briefcase, and Venom is right there with him. Oh God, and Danny knocking the ladder over, knocking Venom and Ken down off the top of the ladder. And now Sheldon's setting up a ladder. Springboard by Helms. And a leg drop by Tien, whatever the hell that was. There was just bodies and ladders everywhere. Hurricane Rana by Tien. Tien, that is a wrong spot, and Tien getting knocked off the ladder. And Helms nailing a fireman's carry cutter to Venom. There's just bodies everywhere, speaking whatever the hell that was by Helms. And Helms with a springboard to Venom. And now Ken has the briefcase, and it's out of his hands. Loose briefcase, but freaking Ken Masters either way wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, and Ken has an opportunity at the world title anytime he wants. Lord, this fucking match, man. Out of all that craziness, Ken Masters has a world title opportunity. If I was Doomfist and Sephiroth, I'd be watching my backs, because Ken can cash that opportunity in at any time he wants. And speaking of which, freaking Sephiroth and Doomfist match for the world title is the next match after this one. And it's just been a crazy night so far. And this is the New Gen World Heavyweight Championship match, where Sephiroth defends his title against Doomfist. And I hope those two were watching that Money in the Bank ladder match, because Ken freaking could cash that in at any time. I'm sure Ken's probably going to wait till he's freaking healed first after that freaking crazy ass ladder match. That ladder match was freaking insane, man. Honestly, there was times where I thought Venom was going to win, Danny Phantom was going to win. I thought just about literally anybody in that match could have won that. But Ken manages to pull it off. And here comes the current New Gen World Champion, freaking Sephiroth, who's had to deal with talent shit ever since he left that group and turned on Doomfist by helping Cassian beat him at Final Hunt Part 1. And Doomfist been on a mission to get payback and still try to win that world title. And now these two are finally going to have the match that people have been waiting for a while. And of course, it would be in the main event of the first ever New Gen pay-per-view, not counting Final Hunt. And I've been looking forward to this match too. This match is going to get crazy. And freaking, as far as I know, Carnage and Venom won't be involved in this because, they've wrestled tonight. And I don't know about Luthor, freaking. I haven't seen Luthor since that freaking match that him and Venom had against Sephiroth a while back. Freaking. So I'm hoping that none of the talent will be involved in this match. And this will be a fair one-on-one match between the two of these guys. But who knows? It's Doomfist and it's talent. What do you expect? Bullshittery is expected of these jack-offs. Here comes the leader of talent, freaking Doomfist, who's been trying to go for the world title for months now. And this might be the last opportunity he might ever have for a while. We haven't seen Doomfist wrestle in a while. Since he lost to Cassian with help from Sephiroth, I believe. Actually, no, he wrestled Stryker once. And lost that match too. And now Doomfist is hoping that he can finally win the World Championship from Sephiroth in this match. And hopefully he can do it fair and square without any bullshit. But knowing Doomfist, I would not be surprised if there is bullshit involved in this match, because that's just how talent works. And there's the challenger who's been chasing the world title for months now. Freaking Doomfist. And there's the current champion. The only dude who ever managed to beat Cassian Cinders. At least when he was world champion. And there's that freaking epic as heck new gen world title. And let's get this match underway. And Doomfist immediately on the offensive will just do his freaking haymakers to Sephiroth, then a headlock, punch the face, knocking him down. And Doomfist with a headlock and Sephiroth, clothesline knocking him down as well. And another one, just turning him inside out. Jesus Christ, Doomfist. And Sephiroth whipping Doomfist in the ropes. STL by freaking Doomfist. He's just beating the shit out of Sephiroth. Like, damn. Black hole slam by Doomfist. And another black hole slam by freaking Doomfist. Or Boss Man Slam, whichever one you want to call it. Doomfist is punching the hell out of Sephiroth. Like, can you tell Doomfist had a lot of pent up anger and everything? He's been really ticked off for like months now. And now he finally has a chance to get his payback against Sephiroth. He just kicks him away when he tried to trip him up off the apron. What the freak? And Doomfist whipping Sephiroth back in the ring. Put shot to the chest. A boot to the head of Sephiroth by Doomfist. And now Doomfist is back in the ring, and Sephiroth goes to the outside, which I don't blame him for. And now Sephiroth on the apron, Doomfist falls him to the outside, and Doomfist whipping Sephiroth back in the ring. And then a shot to the chest of Sephiroth, and another boot to the face. You know, Doomfist just wandering around on the outside, and Sephiroth chases after him, and DDT by Sephiroth to Doomfist on the floor. And now Sephiroth is on the offensive, just repeated punches to Doomfist, but he blocks that one. In a headlock. And Sephiroth with an elbow to the face of Doomfist. Clothesline by Doomfist, knocking him down. And another one, but Sephiroth reversed into a drop toe hold. Clothesline by Doomfist again to Sephiroth. Now it wraps up to a count of 5. And now both guys are in the ring. Doomfist is a bad time to be taunting, my guy. And Sephiroth just knocks him down. And Sephiroth just repeated punches there, but Doomfist blocks that one and knocks him down again with that punch. And now Kanye will tie between the two. Sean McCarty's going to be happy somewhere. And Doomfist with a suplex to Sephiroth. And Sephiroth blocking that punch. And an armbar by Sephiroth. What the freak? Sephiroth with an arm drag to Doomfist. And now Sephiroth with a suplex to Doomfist again. Now Sephiroth is beating the shit out of Doomfist, knocking him in the ropes. And that picks him up and just drops him on the top rope. Now Sephiroth, there's more punches there, but Doomfist blocks it in a headlock. And Doomfist just punches him down. In the axe handle. And now Doomfist with just more punches to Sephiroth's head. And Doomfist with just clubbing shots to the back of Sephiroth against the ropes. And just stomping on him. There's more shots to the head of Sephiroth. Keeps punching the head like this, he's gonna bust him open eventually. Doomfist with a headlock on Sephiroth. Reversed it into a suplex. And headlock by Sephiroth. And Doomfist whips him in the ropes. Back body drop. And just more punches by Doomfist to the head of Sephiroth. He's trying to either give him a concussion or bust him open, one of the two. Which wouldn't be surprising because Doomfist likes to use his Doomfist finisher to win matches. STO by Doomfist. Another axe handle there. Headlock by Doomfist. A clothesline by Doomfist. Now picks him back up. And another one just turning him inside out again. And Sephiroth shoves him off. And Doomfist was more punches, but he misses that one. And headlock by Sephiroth. Suplex to Doomfist. Now Sephiroth just stomping away at him. And Doomfist blocking that punch. And a headlock. And Sephiroth with an elbow to the face of Doomfist. Kick the midsection. And one by Doomfist. And just a slap to the face and just more punches by Sephiroth. Just repeated punches there and missed that one. And Doomfist with a shot to the back of Sephiroth after being dazed. Clothesline by Doomfist. Jesus. Jumping clothesline by Sephiroth, which he kind of got him with. An armbar by Doomfist. Boot to the face. And Doomfist with another punch down. Sephiroth with another kick to the midsection. And spine buster by Doomfist. And Doomfist drags him away from the ropes, but Sephiroth is right back up. And now Sephiroth whips him in the corner. Now Sephiroth trying to make a comeback and hoists him up. Snake Eyes. And Sephiroth off the ropes, big boot, and the leg drop. Now Sephiroth going for cover. Only one count. And headlock by Sephiroth. Oh jeez. And now Sephiroth with a choke slam to freaking Doomfist. Going for cover. Only one count. And now Sephiroth going for the one-winged angel. Going for cover is Sephiroth. 1, 2, and Doomfist kicks out. An armbar by Sephiroth. Now going for an arm breaker. And slams his arm against the ring again. Now going for cover Sephiroth. Only one count. And Doomfist blocked the punch there. Now, oh god. Now Doomfist going for the freaking Talon Bomb. Going for cover is Doomfist. 1, 2, and Sephiroth kicks out. DDT by Sephiroth. And now Sephiroth with repeated elbows to the shoulders of Doomfist. STL by Doomfist there. And Sephiroth blocking whenever he tried to go for there in the case of Doomfist. DDT again by Sephiroth to Doomfist. And Sephiroth slamming Doomfist's arm against the ring. And Doomfist raking Sephiroth's eyes and a punch to the face. And an armbar. And headlock by Sephiroth. Knee to the face. And a punch knocking him against the ropes. Whips him in the ropes. Spine buster by Sephiroth. And a leg drop. And now Sephiroth with another DDT to Doomfist. And now goes for submission on Doomfist. Make him tap! Make him humble! Ask him! I would laugh if Doomfist tapped out and he gets out of it. Now collar elbow tap between the two of them again. And Sephiroth whipping Doomfist in the corner. Watch out, ref! And Sephiroth just tossing Doomfist across the ring. And slams him against the ring. Most useless move in wrestling. And now Sephiroth going for another. Well, he tried to go for a chokeslam, but Doomfist reversed it into a flatliner. Going for a cover. Only one count. And Doomfist whipping Sephiroth in the corner. And Sephiroth just turns around and blocks that punch there. Oh god. And now Sephiroth going for a powerbomb. And he has him up with a last ride. And now Sephiroth going for cover. 1, 2, And Doomfist kicks out again. And Doomfist blocked the punch there and go behind. Russian leg sweep. And that's Doomfist going for a camel clutch on Sephiroth. Come on, Sephiroth, don't tap out to this. Come on, Sephiroth, you're right there, dude. And Sephiroth manages to power out of it. And now Sephiroth has him up for One-Winged Angel. Now Sephiroth going for cover. 1, 2, and Sephiroth manages to retain the new Gen World title. Thank Christ. This match was freaking just crazy. And so, Doomfist gave Sephiroth everything that he could except for hitting him with a Doomfist. And freaking Sephiroth still manages to be the world champion. If you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one. And make sure to watch freaking Thanksgiving Day Brawl. Because that show is freaking awesome. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And also congrats to Sephiroth. And fuck you, Doomfist.